foods.
Wait, just to clarify,
Yeah,
you were diagnosing 23, 24-year-olds with cancer and
yeah,
specifically bowel cancer.
yeah. So bowel cancer is one of the kind of diagnoses that are rising the most
Okay.
worldwide. Yeah.
And why is that happening?
It's research is showing that bowel cancer specifically has a heavy link to diet, right? To gut microbiome. And a lot of it is coming down to processed food, potentially increases in, artificial ingredients, preservatives, flavors, fillers, a lot of things that we are eating these days that are just not natural and they're not whole foods, right? So the human diet has changed to make it it's very convenient. We get a lot of things in packages these days, right? But if you read the back of that box, the number of ingredients that you cannot recognize that you're ingesting every day, it's crazy, it's insane. And it actually happens a lot in the West with frozen food, more access to kind of fast food as well. Yeah.
I mean, even in India, right? We're all consuming chips,
Yeah.
beverages.
High levels of kind of, sodium as well in all of this, high levels of preservatives. Yeah.
Even high levels of sodium can lead to cancer?
I wouldn't say directly, but it's not good for you, right? Like high
Right.
levels, all the salt in these chips.
So for the audience, tell us what are the key things to look out for so they can figure out something is wrong with them even though people around them have normalized it.
Okay, so I'd say it's very important to be aware of your body in its normal state, right? So that means doing regular self-examinations of your lymph nodes especially, right? So that means the nodes in your neck, in your groin, in your armpits.
How does one check that?
So in India, we're very lucky to have amazing access to healthcare professionals very quickly, right? And I was working for many years in the UK where it's extremely difficult to even get a doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
So I would say if you have that ability to go and get checked physically by any GP here, then do that.
And ask them to check our lymph nodes.
Yeah, check lymph nodes, because...
What does that look like? I am hearing this for the first time.
Okay.
So what does that look like? Like what will someone do?
So as you know, sometimes when you have any virus or cold or any normal infection, your lymph nodes in the neck, right? So this is the cervical lymph node chain, can also just get enlarged when your body's fighting an infection, right?
Okay.
However, it can also be a sign of malignancy when you have enlarged nodes, right? That are fixed, they're kind of irregular, right, to touch. Again, this is all stuff that a medical practitioner can feel. It's not something you need to do yourself. I'd say where it comes down to self-examination is more in the areas that people feel are potentially more private and they're not that comfortable going regularly for checkups. So breast examinations for new lumps, testicular or groin examinations, right, for testicular cancer. A lot of this is just being aware of what's new in your body, any changes that are unexpected, or even change in bowel habits. So have you suddenly become constipated over months and that's new for you, or you're having diarrhea, or you're having blood in your stool, which is obviously concerning. Exactly. So I'd say unexplained, blood from anywhere, you're coughing it up, you're pooing it out, it's in your urine, right? Any of that, any lumps or bumps that are new. Weight loss that is unexplained, like you've not tried to diet, you've not tried to lose weight, but it's just you're looking a bit frail, weak,
Any of these 3-4 things is a cause for concern.
These are what we call in medicine red flags, and we as practitioners, you look out for these red flags when you're taking a history from a patient, and they kind of trigger, like the same way as in dating you have red flags that go off, right? When someone's doing something a bit suspicious, or that it's just a sign of potential danger, right? So the same thing in medicine and with your body, it's red flag symptoms is what we call it.